Hello, welcome to Tending to Your Quantum Lymphatic Landscape, a guided meditation. As you drink in the energy of this meditation and it fills your space, your cells, your DNA, know that this water that you consume, this energy, tells a story, as does the water that you hold within your cells. And so it is that the richness and radiance and the glow that continues to deepen in your human experience is brought into higher and higher timelines. There is truly so much grace and beauty on this planet available for discovery. The form that it takes in your landscape, in your embodied quantum terrain, is what is most valuable to you and to all of humanity at this time. You may have explored a bit about how the anatomical structure of your lymphatic system works, and I would like to now overlay a deeper awareness that comes across from an awareness of deeper potentials for transformation and transmutation. So you will be led here through a guided experience of the lymphatic system. Please bring your awareness to your breath, and we're going to go through several deep breaths here. I will guide you through a couple of them before we move on. So your breath will be in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and count. And go ahead and have an in-breath for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold for 1, 2, and exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. And exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you drink in this music, have about 3 more of these deep breaths. Wonderful. And as you're feeling into your body, with your eyes closed for just a moment, imagine finding yourself in a temple of light. This may look like a simple white room, but rest assured it is a temple. There is a quality to the air that you can feel with your fingertips as you extend your arms out, palms up in a gesture of receiving. This is something of a very sacred space. In the soul integration work, we call upon a higher counsel in the receiving of information. Feel your energy field expanding into your light, your guides opening your energy field, Intensifying the light, you're feeling a shift. This great light is the temple of light that you find yourself standing in this white room, being held and sustained as above, so below. And you begin to notice that on one wall of your white temple, there's a window that looks out across terrain unique to you. It may look like a jungle, or it may look like a meadow with a stream. You may notice a spear of light in your landscape, a place of nourishment containing light codes. You may notice vast mountains. I always feel that this viewpoint is a bit elevated, as though I were standing in a tall space or a treehouse. Start to let this landscape become filled in with brightness, with resonance, with clarity, and a high definition of light holding you, enveloping you, shifting and uplifting. There's most certainly going to be some water in the landscape. If it's not a vast ocean space, as it will be for some of you, at the very least there will be a brook or maybe a waterfall. The element of water will be prominent in this landscape, as it is connected so intimately to the lymphatic system. And as you stand in this space, notice the light has a bit of a shimmer as you are transported directly into this vast landscape of quantum terrain. In this higher dimensional space, start to notice that there's life. Not only is there the cleanness of water, but there's a buzzing and a weaving of intention. There may be ladybugs. For some of you, there could be deer, birds, and certainly the dragonfly mirrors our ability to utilize the transformational element of water held within our biology to propel us into a higher vibrational expression through the embodiment of light. Or perhaps you're able to actually connect with some ocean life easily. This is your code. We're not bound by carbon of the 3D here. So perhaps you're able to interact very intimately with the underwater ocean life. As you're finding yourself near the edge of whatever form this water takes for you, be it a brook, ocean, or waterfall, notice the negative ions, the beautiful negative ions that create a healing chamber around you. Always found near moving water, making humans feel so good. This is the space filled with negative ions, as is the space in your body. It has the same quality of light and purity and clarity, and provides something of a blank slate, like a blank slate from which you can write your next creation. So as you sit comfortably in this landscape, we're going to take you through a deeper guided journey into your biology, into your lymphatic system. Notice now a blue light, sapphire blue, and a diamond white light emanating from these ions that surround you, seeing them through the eyes in this higher dimension. This evolves into more connection within this realm of water, of clarity, of purifying, and of absolute beauty. Find yourself seated comfortably in this space near the water. You may even feel it lapping at your feet. The air is a perfect temperature. And we begin. We begin in the interstitial fluid, a tissue fluid that bathes and surrounds the cells in the tissues, responsible for removing metabolic waste, and it's comprised of light, first and foremost, light. The weaving of these cells, of this DNA. In your physical body, it also contains water and amino acids and sugars. More light. Fatty acids, coenzymes, hormones, neurotransmitters, salts, white blood cells, and even waste products from your cells. And with the awareness in the interstitial fluid, just beneath the surface of your skin, you'll find what we call the initial lymph capillaries, and they're like treetops. The leaves glistening and waving in the sunlight and the gentle breeze. From here, the lymph moves down into what anatomy calls pre-collectors, into collectors. Imagine these are like the branches and then the trunk of the tree. The lymph fluid moving with each breath that you take, cleansing and clearing, flowing and moving with grace, with flow, with clarity, and again with the high vibration of light and of love, of self-love, moving into the lymph nodes. Breathe in this love. With each breath that you take, your diaphragm expands, creating a suction throughout your entire body. This is what the lymph system does. Tissue pressure expands into the interstitial spaces. And these little filaments that are known as anchoring filaments inside the lymphatic vessels work in harmony, like the dam in a waterway, pulling open the flaps that allow lymph to continue its magical journey. The breath of light, of intention, of cleansing and purifying, literally reprogramming these cells with this higher dimensional awareness. All else is paused in the experience of feeling deeply into this presence, into this fluid, this water, and ultimately this grace. We're going to begin in the lower left leg. And from here, the lymphatics flow upwards in these lymphatic vessels, moving towards lymph nodes that are behind the knee, the popliteal nodes. And as we continue to follow the lymph upwards, it flows back around to the front part of the body, into lymph nodes found right in the groin area, in the crease where the leg meets the torso, known as the inguinal nodes. And it's from here that this beautiful milky white fluid flows into deeper channels of lymphatic vessels via what we call lumbar trunks. And we're going to jump for just a moment over to the liver. Concurrently, liver found underneath the right rib cage, an organ of nourishing, of storing blood, life force, ensuring smooth, flowing energy throughout the body. An organic timeline of fifth dimensional energy. It's happening all at once, the flow of multi-dimensional space. Lymph from the legs and the liver. And we move now to observe what's happening in the small intestine. An organ of happiness and joy. This place where discernment occurs, where digestion happens. Self-love can be found in its most condensed form here. And as the lymph moves through the small intestine, feel, sense, know that you are cleansing and clearing the way for deeper compassion, deeper connection, deeper self-love. Scanning the body, the waterways of lymph here are becoming distilled and purified and removing foreign particles, anything that blocks your light, that muddies your waterways. The plant world that surrounds you right now in your quantum terrain is assisting you in clearing any old programming or distortions that have been locked into these cells, as does the sapphire blue light as it infuses and moves through this space. Take a breath with this. And we pick up once again from the left leg and move through the lumbar trunks on this left side for our purposes here. This lumbar trunk as a lymphatic waterway that flows lymph into the cisterna chyli, a valuable landmark in the lymphatic system, our largest lymph node, receiving lymph from both the right and left lumbar trunks, receiving lymphatic fluid from all four limbs. And for you anatomy gurus, this is found just anterior or in front of the lumbar 1 and 2 vertebrae. There's more lymph nodes here, and in fact, the entire abdominal region is filled with lymph nodes, cleansing and purifying. Every deep breath that you take activates these and acts as a vacuum throughout your entire lymph system. The breath of light, of life, of fresh air pulled from within and without, from your quantum terrain, you are able to access I see the cisterna chyli like something of a central sun of your lymphatic system, radiating light from this stargate into cells, into DNA, and into organs. Light from the sun and light codes of information that pertain to our awakening, our purpose, to our personal journey from darkness into more light, or from separation into love. This alive, radiant energy infusion passes through the cosmic stargate of the cisterna chyli. As above, so below. From here, we follow the lymph as it moves upward, ascends through the largest lymphatic vessel in the body, the thoracic duct, going upwards, following a pathway on the front part of the body, along the spine. Lymph from your entire body except for right sides of the head, neck, right arm, and right side of your torso. Drain from this thoracic duct into the left venous angle, found near your clavicle or your collarbone. And here is where the lymphatics merge with the venous system. And here is where it intersects with your big, beautiful heart. Pure and clean water nourishing your heart energy. And as your heart is filled with the purified water and lymph that has traversed your body, been infused by light codes, you find yourself again in your healing temple. Breathe. Feel the light surround you, holding you, as the sound and color of this space perform a final dance in your quantum terrain. You begin to come back to your light body here on the earth plane, feeling your body, feeling your waters, and radiating a deep reverence and gratitude for the light that surrounds you. Thank you for creating the space to take this journey today.